Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 28 out of that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They run once more with Spears. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To the line they come, 2nd down. Now looking to throw with Ward. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Spears will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And his first offering in the game lines up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. On the gun, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side. Return
starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
away, but now you're chilling on shore. It's used to being rich when you're inside. But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All set now, 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They'll run the draw with Mixon. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earned him about 4 on that carry. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Stroud. That one connects. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. He's out shyer that time on the tackle.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have 3rd down and 8. They send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Pollard. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
46-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Titans.
First down, ball at the 36. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Ward off the play fake. Has it at the 7. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans go up by 12. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans bump the lead up to 13 points. On now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes takedown. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roger McCreary takes it away. They'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Spears on the give, headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
From the gun, it's Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
From the red zone now. Completed here to Spears. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Pollard. Can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Gets it again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. The problem is just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't happen the time in the diaries. No help for the weak, but that's strong.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Working quickly here. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. We'll throw this one. Ward. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jalen Royals the intended receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running for the first with Pollard. And that short gain is enough to set him down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Ward setting up to throw. Downfield to DK. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A gain of the Titans first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Ward setting the pass. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Blake Groupie on to attempt a field goal. This lined up left. Groupie sends it through, and they push their lead to 23.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Not the kick to bring out of the end zone, Brock. He has stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And the shotgun to give to Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stroud now on 3rd. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Stroud now on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. The give to Spears, running right. He dodged the tackle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here for Ward. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Titans.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. On 1st down, Spears. Taken out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here, it's Spears. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up, it's 2nd and goal. The middle, here goes Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. There's the hurry up here.
The 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick six and a Tennessee touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. That's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And 21 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So now here's 3rd and 5. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Ward now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new 7 downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On the handoff, this is Spears. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap out of Ward. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Ward, a quick throw, complete. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Spears trying this straight ahead. A nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And it's another 1st down on this drive. And this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They run once more with Spears. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans running them out of the building. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Group B to try the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Another carry for him. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Titans into the nickel for 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
4 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Stroud. Throws caught. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud off of play action. Rolling out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And this is another incompletion.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. He goes out of bounds on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Right back to Pollard. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up a 2nd and 7. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.